Alright, alright, alright. Alright now, alright. Sorry, yeah. Admittedly, the game is a little bit, janky when it comes to the Steam Deck, unfortunately. But that's okay. Admittedly, the game is a little bit, on the jank side when it comes to the Steam Deck and, how it works. Yeah, but I think I got the problem sorted out, so don't worry. Event let release. Now, you know how the cupcakes turned out? Now it's just some murder weapon! No, don't call it that. Don't call your girlfriends, well-made, there's really Connor out there. My supply chains are less than ethical, but I can set you up with some rare badass stuff. Oh, Lloyd. Alright, it might be best if Mr. Lloyd assumes my duties is supplying you with items like their niece. Alright, nice, and he'll give us some, good stuff. Alright, finally, a use for my money. A use for my money, and I can buy some actual good items. I should definitely buy an improved version of that. Oh, excuse me. Oof. Please. Stop that. HP or SP could decrease by 30. Yeah, it does have plus 20 attack. Alright, I'll take the curse. I'll take the curse, because why not? Alright, now let's see. I don't want to, I don't want to, have our niece fly around everywhere. That kind of sounds, kind of bad. Alright, let's get the improved Beast King main. Alright, now. Oh, a decrease of 60? Oof. That's rough. Alright, we need to find her something good that, can make up for it. Alright, there's gotta be a decent item with decent stats somewhere. Alright, this one increases defense and, health. Alright, do we have anything actually good? Oh, attack plus 15? Yeah, I guess alright. Alright, now alright, now. That has attack 15. No, the Leviathan Fen. Alright, I have to pretty much take that. Alright, now. The curse will increase my attack, quite a bit. Well, I mean, I have less HP and SP, I have less HP and, SP, but that's okay. The curse, as it's described in the game, is wonderful. Alright, now, how to seal the Night Lord. Assuming that thing's a real deal. Alright, remains of the Black Book displayed a strong reaction to fire magic. Anyone capable of using dangerous magic is not human. Are saying that proves a pure blood demon is responsible? Also, by the way, I already know. Lost scripture, alright, contains a method which a first saint sealed the night. Explains how to seal the Night Lord, yeah. Alright, I want it. Dark Scales, Ashen Petals, and Essence of Rain. Alright, now I guess we'll have to find all those items. Alright, yeah, give them to our niece, yeah. At least, knows how to make tea. Go on the town map to look at suspicious places. Alright now. Yeah, look at the artwork. Isn't it wonderful? Oh yeah, I love myself a good oil painting. Now, admittedly, oil paintings can be very impressionist, okay? So, you guys might not get it at the first glance, okay? This is clearly, Kirby fighting some sort of dragon monster that's, about to eat him. Yeah, it kind of looks like that, yeah. That's kind of what it gives me the impression of. That's kind of what it gives me the impression of. It's like that kind of painting you might find in a doctor's office, really. I noticed that I also noticed that, this game does, kind of mess with my controller a little bit. So I did have to fix that before starting. And it's from a certain someone. Why is it a safe? A magic safe. This is actually delivered to your niece. Bring it to your room. For you, thank you. Alright, I know it's in there. It's a head. Alright, now it's a big head. And the least. During my studies, I was preparing to become a saint. I heard demons burnt the lost scripture. If the black book is genuine, then it contains information that can be used against demons and the Night Lord. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's probably why demons. Alright, now, so Chris might have targeted it. Yeah, depending on her loyalty to the night. Original drink recipe, uh-oh. I should give you some antacids ahead of time. I need honey drops. The flowers will be plucked at night. You can pick honey drops in any areas where flowers are present. Accepted the Lisa's quest. We need to do the quest for our girl. Alright, now, wait, I should probably look around for, Alright, let me look into side quests real quick. Alright, now, Dangerous Spirits. I do plan on taking that one. Alright, I might as well take this. Oh, well, no, I don't want to cancel that. Yeah, I'll take a few side quests, kill monsters. Just the. Oh, wait. No, wait, I should probably pick out today's activities, yeah. Right now, the thing I need most of right now is spirits. Alright, let's look for something that gives us lots of spirits. Alright, let's do some eating. Let's do some walking. And I need something that gives lots of charm points. Now I need something that gives charm. Oh, this we have spirit and charm. I might as well do eating and walking. Alright, I need that. Alright. Alright, let's see. Alright, now. Alright, acquired honey drops over there. Alright, it sounds like. Alright, now I will take care of the honey drops first. Alright, I will clear this area. I will. Yeah, she's looking for flowers to help her help her friends. Help her, help her best roommate. Her best roommate who she sleeps in the same bed as. History, the history books will say that Elise and our niece were, very good friends. Yeah, very, 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 very good friends, yeah. Also, yes, I am working on, I am working on a story for, Inamata, yeah. Alright, did we find him? Alright, now. Alright, honey drop complete. It's not complete until we return it to Elise, obviously. Now, since I'm here anyway, I might as well... Oh, excuse me, oof. I really wish I would stop belching. I am taking antacids for, the gas, but, I don't think it's working that well. It's working a lot better. It's not as bad as it was. But I could definitely use some. Alright, now. The thing is, I'm taking a substitute of Ozempic to, kind of lose weight. Because I was getting really, really big. And, it's kind of hurting me a little bit. Yeah, I could hardly do anything without running out of energy real quick. I do feel a lot better, but you know, I have to kind of stay on it too. Oh well. Maybe I shouldn't share too many personal details, I'm sorry. Alright, now let's focus on Endemonic instead. Alright, I better focus on Endemonic instead. Yeah, sharing too much personal stuff on streams are not good. Some, you know, not nice people might use that against me for some reason. You know, yeah. Since I know streaming can be kind of rough. Since I know streaming can be kind of rough and, you know, kind of attract, you know, quite a bit of toxic people, unfortunately. Including other streamers, sadly enough. Yeah, I heard about, yeah. I have definitely noticed that. Well, then again, I don't think I have to worry too much about that. At least for now. You know, but I sometimes in the past, you know, did attract some real weirdos. I in the past did attract some real weirdos, so yeah. Yeah, people alright now. Yeah, I still get comments from yeah, there are people that are kind of really down bad for Endemonic, and I understand that, but you know, and they know that Endemonic is just a character, yeah. They need to know that Endemonic is just a character, yeah. I am the one that created Endemonic, so you know, I do like the roleplay aspect of that, you know, a little bit, but yeah, alright now, yeah, I can see why people, yeah, I still get comments on YouTube from people that aren't quite getting that concept. In a very rude manner, unfortunately. Every now and again, but that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. I just ignore. I just don't respond and, you know, quietly just you know, remove the comments. Alright, come on, little doll. Break that rock. Alright, Doll can actually, you know, break rocks a little bit better than that, you know, if they go for their other attack. Oh yeah, and these spiders can drop fetishes as well as little fairies. Oh, and the oak golems can also drop one. Yeah, there are a couple enemies in this area that do drop fetishes. And of course, one of the fetishes you find in this area for free is, you know, the doll one. That one's completely free. Yeah, but this is one of the first areas where you can get a Black Widow one. Is the Black Widow found in a chest or something? Yeah, that one gives you the spider one. The spider one's, I mean, okay, it can taunt and, you know, slows enemies down. Which, I mean, that's okay if you prefer that kind of playstyle. Yeah, it doesn't really hurt right now. Having less SP does hurt a little bit. You know, due to that cursed sword I have on. But, you know, it's no big deal. As long as I have the pink diamond, it should be fine. It does technically hurt my ability to, you know, use servants a little bit. But again, that's what the pink diamond's for. Yeah, I just have to, you know, get the right pink diamonds. I just have to get a pink diamond with, you know, a little bit of stats on it. A shame that, you know, the shoppa with that little doll is the only place I can really get the pink diamond. But it has a pretty powerful, you know, effect. It's just that I'm not gonna get too many stats off of it. It has a pretty powerful effect that's, you know, relevant for using the gun now. Since, you know, the pink diamond does, you know, help you get all your SP back. It basically gives you a regen on SP, which is very strong. Although there are a couple of good items that really do that really do boost attack, but they're not really that good. You know, one of the items that gives you the biggest attack boost in the game, it's called the Glass Blade. You know, in this game in particular. Yeah, the Glass Blade does have a pretty nasty downside, though. It doesn't make your attack like super high, yes it does, but it also means that if our niece takes a hit from literally anything, she's dead. It's basically like using the Death Ring. And it's like using the Death Ring in, you know, Order of Ecclesia. You know, just a little bit. Although I wouldn't say this game is necessarily hard. Not unless you do the really hard challenges in this game. I will say that, you know, Special Super Dungeon is, like, basically the hardest thing in the game. But this game is not hard by any means. I don't think so, anyway. Your experience might vary, I will say I'm not actually very good at this game. I will say I'm not exactly the best at this game. One thing that would probably help me is if I, you know, started rolling and dodging a little bit more. Alright, I will avoid going back there because there's... alright, now, I won't be going all the way back there. I don't want to deal with a whole bunch of bombs. Yeah, there's one of those gargoyle guys, and, you know, he's like level 1, but he has like level 5 bombs with him. And the bombs really sting. Alright, I need... Alright, now dodge. And he's about to charge at me. Alright, he's locked onto me. I better use a Servant Burst. Alright, I'll use the Demon Form, because why not? Demon Form makes this guy, like, super easy. Demon Form makes this guy, like, super easy, so... Basically, I just wanted to beat this guy to get more blood. Yeah, because you kind of do need to level up our niece. You need to level up our niece in particular. Yeah, it's also used to, you know, actualize Servant, so... Alright now. Filling salts, I think I'll take the, you know... I'll take the resistance of statuses. Alright now, and I got an HP up. Seafood diet, I ate way too much food after I dined at 10 restaurants. Oh no, yeah, our niece, don't start, you know, don't start eating a whole bunch of food. That's not good for you. I mean... Alright now. Alright now. Alright now, hey Lilith, I got your honey drops. Alright now, I got the honey drop. Okay, thank you, Sleepy, which is why you don't eat them, right? But if you drink, you should be fine if you were to drink, right? Alright, now what are you gonna do, our niece? No, she can't say no because our niece, that's because, you know, Lilith is like her Lily. I mean, you know, best roommate, yeah. Original chocolate tea, uh-oh. She's gonna spill it. She's gonna spill it. Oh, she spilled it. Oh no, she's bleeding, no. I just got a cut from a broken piece, oh no. Our niece, are you gonna suck her blood? Our niece, don't be tempted by Lilius's blood. Don't be tempted by Lilius's blood. I use chocolate dream shards to make the chocolate tea. Oh no. Alright, Black Cat over there, you know, pretending like they have nothing to do with the Night Lord and being like, heh, I am here for this lesbian relationship. It kind of reminds me of my relationship back with the Saints. I mean, back at the beginning of the game before we were forced to fight each other by the church. Or, you know, whatever. Or something like that. Right now, summon the henchmen. Summon people that hench. Some of the hinge? Some of the guys that hinge for you? Alright now. Alright now, I can see why villains hide behind henchmen now. Henchmen are very useful. Henchmen are very useful, especially when they're skilled and strong. Like mine are, right now. Of course, alright now. Of course. Of course, send them out and her. Alright. I can work together with really anybody, really. I can work together well with most anybody, really. In fact, me and Mirabelle work quite well together. I guess that's because we kind of bonded a little bit, you know, in our dream space, basically. During an Ewok outbreak. Alright, now. You know, the Ewok outbreaks were kind of Ewok outbreaks became a lot worse once, you know, Illuminate found the Book of Creatures. Yeah, first she kind of thought she found one, but it turned out not to be the correct one. But it turned out just to be it turned out not to be the correct one. And the real one was kind of on the moon. Yeah, she really thought she found the real one, though. Yeah, I was like saying, you know, maybe it's a little too early. I was kind of like going over my story a little bit, and I was like, maybe it's a little too early for her to actually find that and, you know, get that power. Yeah, of course, Illuminite's not gonna kill her minion for, you know, failing. Yeah, alright now. Illuminite may be evil and heartless, but, you know, but she knows it. I mean, Illuminite may be evil and heartless, but, you know, yeah, she knows not to mistreat her henchmen. She knows not to kill her henchmen like some sort of Bond villain. She at the very least knows enough not to piss off her own henchmen. Oh, can the gun not open treasure chest? I seem to remember it could. Oh, okay. Oh, that's okay, I can just switch weapons. Alright now. Alright now. I was thinking about a build later on in the game. I was thinking once I get glass blades, I can equip like multiple glass blades. I can equip multiple of the same item, right? I was thinking I might equip multiple of the glass blades and equip the swords that basically drain my health while I'm doing max stun and use the gun exclusively. As long as I have henchmen that can keep enemies off my tail, as well as the fairy henchmen that little rays, or any other similar fairy henchmen, which I could also invest in the grinding on those. Yeah, I could work on making a fairy henchman that's a little bit a fairy henchman that's a little bit better than the one I have. Yeah, but I'm gonna do that. Like don't get me wrong. I'm probably not gonna do too much of that. But hey, you can if you're really dedicated to that. I mean, if you're really dedicated, you can do that. It does require a lot of grinding, though, and also getting certain marks and also getting those special marks that you can get after being bosses. And picking just the right ones, so give them a stat boost, level up their stats and then grind their levels out. And then grind their levels out and then give them, the marks that allow them to level up beyond their max levels. Yeah, all that sounds like a lot of work, doesn't it? Trust me, it is. It is, but you can do it and you can create, like, super minions if you really want to. I don't think I'll be doing that. I mean, I could do it, though. I mean, should I really do that, though? Probably not. It sounds like it's gonna be hell. I mean, I could do it, but do I really want to, is the question. I mean, sure, why not make super minions? Why not make super minions? After all, don't get me wrong, the fairy at the start of the game is very good, and you can certainly beat the game no problem with them. It's just that, you know, it's just, hey, you can just have, super minions that, go even further beyond. Now we got the Essence of Rain. Of course, there is still one more important item. Oh yeah, and the important item also... I'm going to get the important item right now, does tie into, another fetish. Yeah, there is another fetish on this map in particular that you can get for the first time. Yeah, the fetish you can get is the Nomad one, which I think is really... which I like the Nomad. I like the Nomad, okay? I know, it's probably... Alright, we're not guaranteed to get the drop, though. Of course, I could come back here later and, just cycle through the cats until I get it. And I can just cycle through picker cats. Actually, I might do a little bit of that and attempt to do it. I might actually attempt to do that, once, right now, I think it's in this room where you can first encounter them. Yeah, these guys have a chance to drop a fetish. Yeah, these guys have a chance to drop a fetish, which is, like, really good. I mean, it's not really the best one in the game. I mean, Nomad's okay, it's not really the best one in the game, but it's definitely one of the sexiest. I mean, I promise I'm definitely thinking about the tactical. Yeah, its ability basically, gives its ability basically, it's really its ability is kind of expensive though. Ooh, nice, a toy soldier. Alright, I do want more toy soldier fetishes. Those ones are kind of useful. Yeah, I'm going to have to grind fetishes a lot later in the game. I'm gonna have to grind fetishes a lot later in the game. Yeah, basically, you want to grind fetishes. Basically, the entire reason to grind fetishes is... Right, the reason I grind fetishes is basically, for servant strengthening, yeah. Yeah. Also, you'll want copies to, basically make, different minions, obviously. I mean, different servants. I mean, servants, minions are kind of the same thing, really. Basically the same thing, really. If I'm gonna have to be completely honest. Oh wow, 500 blood off that guy. Alright, there's some Mesasaurs here too. We can also get another Warp Mace we can also get Warp Maces here. Alright, let's see what we have here. Alright, I'll take the Toy Collar. Increases range of fire attacks. Oh. Ooh, a Beast King main. Alright, I'll take a Beast King main. Alright, I'll take a Beast King main. Alright, the reason I want the Beast... Oh, well, whoops. Oops. Alright, I should have rolled about... Alright, I should have rolled. I 100% should have rolled. That was my fault. I wasn't paying attention. I was kind of distracted, sorry. But excuse me, oof. Alright now, alright now. I will say one thing I don't like about any of the Ozempic stuff is, yeah, it does unfortunately have a nasty side effect, unfortunately, but you know, I'm not gonna discuss that now. You know, in fact, I should have never brought it up. Alright, we got the Ashen Petals. Alright, Ashen Petals obtained. Alright, hold on for just one moment. Ow. Wait, hold on. Hold on for just a moment. Ow. Owie. Oh no, whoops. Alright, there's some enemies behind me too. Yeah, but he's... Alright, now, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I got enemies on top of me. Basically, I like the gun because it lets me combo real well. Yeah, combos are the way to get lots of blood. Comboing is definitely one of the ways to get lots of blood. Oh, alright, bombs. And now, ooh, level 5 golem. Alright, golem's coming at me. Alright, golem trying to punch me in the face. Yeah, that gonna get me. Ooh, 500 blood. Not too bad. Obviously, I'm gonna need a lot more to level up, obviously. Now, if I may need to, you know, grind. Oh, nice. Alright. Whoop. Ow. Alright, I should have probably been paying attention, but I got the fetish that dropped. Yeah, that's an oak branch. That's an okay fetish. And it gives you the oak golem. Which, if that's your jam, more power to you. I personally don't like the oak golem because I think it's kind of useless. Yeah, there's way better. And mostly draws aggro and all that, and I think that's... Ooh, Abyss Doll. Nice, we can get another doll. Nice, we can get another doll if we really want to. We can get another doll if we want to. Which is pretty nice. I mean, a doll is pretty good. I like every time you take a hit, the doll, you know, creates a barrier that just, you know, deflects all the enemies around you. Which is actually pretty nice, which is actually, you know, not too bad. I think it's a pretty good ability. Way better than the wood golem. Way better than the wood golem, honestly. In my opinion. In my opinion, way better than the wood golem. Was it alright now? We do have to be careful to eat alright now. Let's get in here. And we got nomads. And now hopefully it'll... Oh, they dropped one. Nice, we got the press flowers. Nice, they dropped the press flowers. Alright, I was hoping they would do that. Alright, I was hoping, you know, they dropped the press flowers. It's nice that we got that immediately, so I don't have to, you know, use cats. Alright, I don't have to cycle through my cats to do it. I'm happy with that. Although I should definitely unlock the next tribe limit. Then, you know, I can have 3 cats that I can cycle between. Having more cats to cycle between would be, you know, pretty nice, not gonna lie. Luckily, these spiders don't have any projectiles to worry about. I can pick them off at a distance. Plus, I have Mesosaur for them anyway. Because they have high defense and don't really take that much damage from anything else. Alright, pretty sure this whole area is clear. Alright, doing easy picking. Oh nice, fetish. Oh, another pressed flower. Nice, I found the pressed flower. Alright, I found a second pressed flower. Alright, luckily, whenever you cycle through, you know that Cat's SP does reset. And basically the goal is to get 3 of these guys. Basically the goal is to get 3 of these guys so I can cycle between them. And I have the SP crystal on, which means I'm able to basically do this very efficiently. Oh, time's up. Oh well, at least I got alright, at least I got a couple of pressed flowers. And that takes care of all the alright now. Plus, you know, the caps are probably the best way to get money in the game. Not even gonna lie. Must be rapid region. Alright, ooh. I might as well get that. Our ability is just random? Alright. Oh yeah, it's probably because they're at a higher level. Yeah, that's right. That's probably just it. Alright, let's see. Ooh, the 12 attack. Ooh, defense 10. No? Increase attack by 5 and crit chance by 5%. Wait, stop enemies from targeting me. That might actually be... if I get one that's actually good, that actually might be handy for what I have in mind later. Provided I can find one with decent stats. And of course, sorry. If I can find a demon perfume with decent stats, that actually might be handy for later. I can combine that with the glass blade. If I get a good one, that is. That is if I can get a good one. Right, yeah, I better do some of these. Alright, since I'm going to this... Right now, we're going to the circus anyway, so I might... I'm going to the circus anyway, so I might as well take quests that are specific to there. Right, I don't have nearly enough blood. Alright, let me check my skills real quick. Oh, I can do it right now. Nice. Alright, I'll master that. Yeah, I'll take the time boost, because why not? I'll take time boost. Let's see if I can get a better... E plus 30 is actually really nice. Oops. See if I can find a good item. Yep. Yeah. Probably should have. Alright, now. We have another one of those. Another one of those rabbit feet. I'll take a rabbit foot, why not? Increase SP by 30. And I'll have a little bit of extra SP. Oh. Alright, now let's get to the order of business though. First off, I'll actualize another picker cat. Oro, Orms, Eek. Wait, Eek? Yo, we can have Eek the cat? Yo, I like that. And use a toy collar. Toy collar will get us the cat that, you know, lets us, you know, move fast. Corona? Okay, I can get Corona. I can get Corona, guys! Oh wow, that's a lot of blood to do this one. Yo, look out how hot that is. I mean, whoa, I mean, mommy, I mean, yeah, autumn. Heal and support, protection. Tech loadout. Oh, excuse me. Alright, now I'll put you on the... I'll put you on this third team, yeah. Oh, whoops, ow. Right now, what's our knee swelling? Alright, now, alright, now, have you seen my head? Alright, now. Right when I go out, it's in my closet. My interest in Krypton seems I don't guess the thief. Alright, now. Alright, Mr. Merchant, your stuff is, you know, very shady. It's in the hotel somewhere. Oh, excuse me. Let's go to the suite. Alright, uh-oh. Oh no. I think you fairy, you know, stuck off with the hat. Alright, now. Alright, you know, fairies, they like to steal, you know, random objects. Alright, now. No, not draw the way. It's okay, she's sleeping so peacefully. Alright, yeah, you can let your little fairy sleep in there. Can't you miss our niece? Oh, alright. Oh, I got another. Alright, now. Alright, to the amusement park. I'll go to the mains. Alright, to the amusement park. Do. Oh, whoops. And I forgot I was on... Alright, nice. Whoops, and I forgot I don't have a close range weapon. An idiot. Alright now. And it's actually helpful to be at closer range, but you know. And I want our niece to be safe. Right now. Hopefully in the circus I can get... No, there's not. Alright, there's multiple enemies on top of me. Get these guys off me, please. Get these guys off me. And thank you for getting the guys off me. Alright, got the dark scales, that's good. Oh. No, alright, now that I got that, I can complete my main story quest. However, I don't need to do that just yet. I plan on fighting the boss of this area again. And I might as well go fight the boss of the area again. And while I'm at it, I might as well do Tiger Cats. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right, oh, whoa, I got blown up. Oh, I got blown up carelessly. I gotta be careful of the bombs. They're very dangerous. And they're not even hard to evade, but you know, they're not even hard to avoid. I'm just being a little careless. As long as they're not on my tail, I should be fine. Right now, I'll just hit. Alright, now. Let's continue. Take them down. Shoot the wolves. Alright, now I'll just shoot these wolves from a distance. Because why not? At least the gun is easy. Alright, now. At least with the cats running around, I'll be able to shoot them. I'll be able to shoot them so they're easy to kill. Now they're gonna blow up. I'm sure my servants are fine, that's okay. Right now, there might be a chance we could get a red spinal here. There's all these bloomies here. All these red fireballs being pyromaniac fairies. And yes, they are canonically pyromaniacs. When you leave it to, fairies, cause all sorts of chaos. And what's more chaotic than, just starting a little fire? And, alright now. That reminds me of Firefly and Batman. You guys ever see... Alright, now, I know you guys have seen Batman. Everybody and their mom has seen Batman. But you may not know Firefly in particular. Yeah, he's one of the lesser-known Batman villains. Yeah, basically his thing is, I'm a pyromaniac and also I can fly. Yeah. I remember in the Batman cartoon, the 2000s Batman. Yeah, I remember he, turned into phosphorus. He turned into a glowing radioactive dude, that was all fire. That, was gonna, blow up the city with a, massive nuclear meltdown and make it like Chernobyl. Yeah, that was an episode of that. I will say, I think the 2000s Batman is not quite as good as, of course, 90s Batman, but, 90s Batman was, freaking amazing. I will say the Joker, was... I will say I like the Joker's design, in, the 2000s one, though. He definitely has a Twisted Jester aesthetic. Aesthetic down. Yeah, though, one thing I will say about, the 2000s Batman cartoon, okay? Yeah, yeah, everybody in that could really, really fight, yeah. Even Penguin. Yeah, even Penguin was, throwing hands, man. Usually you don't see Penguin doing that. Usually it's his trick umbrellas. Which is, obviously the thing he's known for most. Which is obviously the thing he's known for most. Alright, now I'll just take care of all the enemies. Alright, now. I will say I am interested in My Familiar, even though the demo didn't work out. I'm sure when the full game comes out, they'll probably fix that. They'll probably give it Steam Deck support. Doesn't seem like it has it at the moment, unfortunately. They'll fix it in the future, maybe. Oh well, we gotta watch out. Alright, I noticed that a little too late. Yeah, be careful of those spirit enemies. Be careful of the whammon enemies. They like, you know, throw magic circles under Arnice's feet. Which is, you know, not good when she's using the gun. Which is not ideal when she's using the gun to shoot stuff. Might as well take out all the wolves. Oh, excuse me. Right, ooh, a rusty horseshoe. Right now, quickly deal with all the enemies. Alright, paralyze them all, please. Alright, knock them all out. Alright, I will use a couple servant bursts here because these guys are gonna be hassling me all the time. Plus that spirit's gonna be throwing, you know, circles under me. Yeah, of course I also, you know, also Indibody does throw circles under enemies when she can. One of her favorite is to use fairy rings to do that. Yes, Indibody can use fairy rings. In fact, in one of the you know one of the fights I made back when I was doing that, around Christmas time last year. Yeah, that's what you use to kind of defeat the Valerian one and kind of trap him in a space-time portal. Oh wow, glowing Arceus. I still think this thing might. I still just think this thing looked a little like Arceus when it was introduced. If Arceus were evil and demonic. Which obviously calling a god, evil and demonic, it's only something that works when you're in the when it's in the Bible. Anyman! I know, whoa. And we have alright now. Annabelle, thank you. Thank you, Annabelle. Right now, let's get. Alright now. Oh no, watch out, it's gonna shoot the cannon. Alright, everybody run from the cannon. Alright, run for the cannon. The cannon's gonna kill you. Yeah, that cannon will kill you. It almost destroyed it almost destroyed the servants that got caught in it. Of course, you may notice the timer no longer is here. Which is actually perfect. Alright, Picker Cats, do your thing. Alright, Picker. Oh, whoa, we got fetishes. Yo, Guard Trumpet and Red Spinal. Wait, isn't Guard Trumpet, a different toy soldier? Yo, I got a different toy soldier. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, Moonstone. Nice, alright, we're getting fetishes. We're getting fetishes by making cats dig. We're making cats dig so we can get fetishes. Alright, now, come on, alright, now. And every time you cycle through them, it resets your SP. So you can keep doing this as much as you want. And since I have a 3 picker, since I have the ability to have 3 of, each type of servant, granted I can't put them all on the same team, I can do this as much as I want. And since I have the pink crystal that, gives me SP, I can also do, I have the ability to, get back SP really rapidly. Yeah, this is kind of one of the prime ways to, actually get fetishes in the game. And a whole bunch of other items, too. And in fact, it'll be very essential for later. By the way, Annabelle, you're the one who's cute. Yeah, don't let the cute bunny deceive you. He's the one who's actually cute. I am not actually cute, by the way, no. I am the least cute person ever, yeah. Of course, Annabelle will deny that he's cute, but he actually is cute, yeah. No, I'm not cute. I am not cute. What are you talking about? That's false information. Thank you for the head pats, though. I appreciate the head pats. But I am 100% not, I am not a cute. I am not cute. You're cute. You're the cute. You're cute. Oh, wait, nice. Oh, Wolfang, nice. Alright now. Alright, ooh, there we go, nice. Knuckle Duster. Alright, Knuckle Duster is actually pretty good because, you know, it ups the... Oh, nice. Oh, nice, we got a Rusty Cutlass. Alright, that's one to get the Dinosaur. Alright, basically the Picker Cats can, you know, find fetishes for each you know, each servant that can have one in any dungeon. So if they can appear in this dungeon, they can find it. Which is very essential for later. I don't have enough SP. Don't worry, my pink crystal will soon give me enough. Come on, give me. Give me. Hoshin's Azure Lane. Oops. I accidentally summoned Gustran. By the way, check out Gustran. I think Gustran's, you know, very cute. You know, a bit like Innoben. I like her bunny hat, sure. It kind of reminds me of Innoben. You know, just a little bit. Ooh, a guard trumpet, nice. Alright, now I think I've had enough of this. Alright, I might as well go back for now. Alright, doing that, you know, can get... Alright, now everything is here. Now we can, you know, remove the fire. Alright, now, you'll come back, alright, now. Alright, thanks for saving your life. Yeah, from, you know, Demon Arceus. You know, I know it's a carousel horse, okay, that's like, you know, possessed and, you know, by the blue blood or whatever. But, you know, I call it, alright, now. They have more to say out now. I don't like those black butterflies, those are dangerous. Every time we see them, the bad things are coming. My dear Ernest, it appears repeating that one of these men is real while the other one is a fraud. You know what this means, right? As always, your guide. The letter is wrong. Neither Lloyd or Professor Alucard were sent by the hero. Dearest greedy stubborn humans, and the greedier you are, the more likely you are to survive. Ah! Yeah, unfortunately. Huh? P.S. Chocolate is a poor substitute for your blood cravings. Please stop being stubborn and let the Kira help you. No. I don't need your help. By the way, chocolate is, you know, a good blood substitute. Yeah, although, you know, alright now. Yeah, and our niece, you know, is just, uh-oh. Did we disconnect? Uh-oh, I think we disconnected. Right, did we disconnect? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, we disconnected. How long were we disconnected for? No, we weren't disconnected for very long, were we? I'm sorry. Alright, as I was saying, you know, yeah, chocolate, alright, chocolate is a very good substitute for blood. Okay? We don't need to suck our, you know, waifu. You know, dry up every drop. Okay? I mean, we do not need to engage in it. We do not need to engage in, you know, lesbian vampirism. Okay? Oh no, what's wrong? Wait, the black book got stolen? How convenient! Machine in lost scripture, I'm sure of it. Only battle memorial which depicts the first saint that managed to seal the Night Lord. Alright now. The battle with 1,000 holy knights on Saint when she approached the altar. There's some sort of some sort of say alright now. You should say it when you had a chance. Alright, now, somebody want... Alright, now. The black letters. You should not rely on easy outs, just focus on fulfilling your duties and protect the saint. Oh, no. Yeah, our niece really doesn't... Alright, our niece really doesn't want to sacrifice Elise. Obviously because they're, you know... But obviously because they're, like, best roommates, yeah. They're totally not in love with each other, by the way. They're totally roommates. Totally definitely roommates, by the way. Nah, definitely 100% totally roommates. By the way. Yeah, just roommates, yeah. When a kicking was stopping in a presentation was lazy, they should take more pride in their work. Alright, let's see if we got any good items. Right now. Actually, maybe we should look for some items for our servants. Defense plus 13, alright, what, a knuckle duster too? Not bad. Alright, do we want, alright, attack plus 12, you don't remove bleed. Right now. And I should get some better items for my servants too. I'll take one of... Alright, the guard trumpets, you know, lead to toy troopers, which are a little bit different from the other ones. Alright, light from the dream world is peeking through the elevators. Well, I will be sure to check that out later. Right now, status, let's see, kills. Alright, now. Bitterfoots. I know, it's starting to storm, isn't it? Nope, I better hurry up then. Nope, I better hurry up then. Alright, sadly it doesn't look like we're gonna get to the opera today. Let's go into the altar. Alright now. Don't worry, I've been to the dream world plenty of times. I've been to the dream world as well as, you know, in people's dream space and people's, you know, psychic worlds all the time. It's really no big deal. In fact, I was just in, alright now. In fact, in the story, I was just in Mirabelle's. Granted, Mirabelle wasn't, you know, super hostile. It was mostly, you know, because Lim and Night, you know, kind of messed with her mind a little bit, and, you know, she was kind of going through a lot at the time. You know, with you know, her circus, you know, basically getting destroyed and her parents dying. That's basically the way I decided, you know, to help her out. You gotta be compassionate when you're a superhero, you know? Alright, now I want to know about the Knight, I'm sure Takara has told you much about the Night Lord and the seal the Saint will perform. Remember how this fell through natural disasters and their joy through nature's blessings? Wait, what? Demons are incarnation of nature? Night Lord is said to be the strongest of all demons. Long ago he sought to cover the region, the world in eternal night and sleep, and spread darkness and death through never-ending sleep. I don't know, I should probably tell you guys, Andamite does know a spell that can, you know, bring things into never-ending sleep. Yeah, I kind of, you know, don't want to use it, though, because it's, like, super dangerous. The ring you gave me, no. And then that's why the cat wanted to take it away. Because we know the cat is us. Yeah, it looks like it's storming outside, so I'm gonna have to, you know, call it quits, unfortunately. Oh, well, I should probably at least make sure that, you know... Alright, is that another letter? No. I have a message from the hero, and they wish to make one thing clear with you, and the new saint knows everything. Knowing that she has resolved her own volition to become a saint, it's as simple as that. And the cure is a reason your vagabond life as a half-blood has any meaning. We expect you to fulfill your obligations. Oh, the Kira treating her like, you know... Yeah, Kira, shut up. Get out of here, Kira. We don't like you. Elise knows everything. You can't be here. You need to get off the island, our niece. I'm not the Elise you once knew. Are they gonna fight? Alright, now I need. Alright, no. No, she knows everything. Innocent would be sacrificed? No, she's gonna be sacrificed. No. Yeah, we don't like the church. Yeah, the Kira is kind of close. All right, now. Yeah, the Kira is kind of the reason that our niece has half blood in the first place. And they're also super shady. I don't trust them. Yeah, I don't trust them. I don't trust them at all. Also, the Pope is totally in bed with the Night Lord. I mean, Hey, kitty cat, what are you doing here? How'd you follow me into the dream? Yeah. Hey, please don't steal the ring again. Oh wow, look at Lisa's jiggle. Yeah, alright now. Just has lots of games that have lots of, pretty, sussy stuff inside of it, yeah. Luckily this one isn't, like that. Yeah, I remember Arno's Surge was definitely very, had a lot of sus in it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, alright now. I won't go into detail about what Arno Surge contains, but during the geometrics, things kind of got a little bit, heated in, all the, fun ways, yeah. Yeah, especially, I remember Canon's geometrics in particular. Yeah, she apparently, was a, closet masochist. I remember that specifically about her in particular. Alright now, you were dorm mates all. You think it's a coincidence we became friends? Yukir told me to protect you. What if they told me to do something similar? That's just kidding. See you later. No, they wanted her to get close now. No, they wanted a true love. They wanted a true lesbian love. I mean, friends, huh? What are you talking about, Lily? Alright now. Lily, you're more than a friend, you're a lover. I mean, best roommate, yeah. Number one roommate. Gross, what? No. Hey, what's wrong? Wait, who are you calling gross? This place feels kind of gross when the lease isn't here, don't you think? The ratio of male guests to female guests has risen drastically. I mean, one of them literally, wanted to study, our niece's body, yeah. Yeah, Professor Alucard wanted to, study Lisa's body and was, like, very, very upfront about it to her. Hey, don't do crime. Hey, stop messing around with, Lisa's safe. Don't frick around with it. Yeah, especially some sort of suspicious safe which comes from the Kira. Who knows what's inside there? It could be something dangerous. Are you saying Lily stole the black book? Oh, she's the one that stole the black book. She's the one that stole the black book, but, and alright now. Alright now. I'm pretty sure Lilius is not a spy for the demons now. Alright now. Hey, don't put that. No, don't you dare try to research that. Don't try. Alright now, our niece didn't like the, implication that her girlfriend would be researched. That's what she was actually upset about, not the implication of her being a spy? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, Elise, you were, Arnice, I'm pretty sure you were upset about the Elise being studied. Yeah, she was, alright now. Alright now, it's kind of a trolley problem, you see, Arnice. Do you sacrifice one person that you love to save the world, or do you sacrifice the world to save one person that you love? Well, in some of the endings, she actually does do that. Yeah, according to one of the endings, she does sacrifice the world for her love. Alright, the Opera House is a designated area. Oh no, the Opera House. Oh wait, there's one more thing I should probably go over. Oh wait, I should probably wait until the... These past efforts to return the abandoned woman, what was she thinking about? And I said, I saw the fairy there right there. It kind of reminds me of Luna a little bit. You know, just a general Luna Moth vibe. Anyway, how about I show you something really... Alright, check this one out. Alright, check out this surfing. Okay. That's like the another pretty one. Yeah, alright now, I mean, excuse me. Alright, please excuse me, I'm sorry. Yeah, Lily's alright now. What if Lily's actually did steal the Black Book? Right now, they can only rely you. This is small land, they can only reliably sell whatever they manage to import. Faraway countries, yeah. Oh, yeah, right now. And this is where we're gonna, get into importing goods. Right, let's do a trade merchant. Oh boy, that's gonna be... Alright, it's a little expensive right now. Alright, well, definitely right now. You can get some cool items from this, though. Alright, I remember one of the servants you can get is kind of tied to it, too. Oh, the movement speed increase. Alright, I'll take that. I'll take that. Alright, now we should probably talk to you. Singing wolf, creeping forest, and spider bride, they feel the rumors of the black butterfly outbreak. May you have a duel with me? Okay, and hunt these mysterious fiends. If you win, I'll never follow you around again. Deal. Alright now. Alright, fiend hunting. Oh wait, there's Geomed. Master, if I do a good job, can I pet your head? Oh no, never mind. Right now, let's get a good look at her. Let's get a good, nice look at her. Okay, yeah. Humans are cool. Humans are cute, though they're foolish. They have much pride. The sky with the ascending moon of Merlinda does seems oddly nostalgic. When humans found out the end of the world was near, they began to panic. Sounds like fun. Oh, if I do a good job, can you pet my head? Oh no. Alright, come on, pet her head. Arnice, pet her head. Alright, now, and, that was definitely a female character model right there. Wow. That's why I wanted the pressed flowers so bad. It's a good thing we got the pressed flowers so easily. All that, but alright now. I'd say, investing blood into, into getting Nomad here. You know, even though it was kind of some of my last amount of it. Worth it. Alright, I won't be able to do the Opera House today because it's kind of storming outside and I really don't want my power to get cut out. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut it short. Alright, I'll go to the Opera House probably sometime later. Oh yeah, I should also take some time to do some reading and get a schedule together. I should really get a schedule together, yeah. So I can, you know, set some time around for reading. Alright now. Let's see, how about we go raid... Alright now, let's raid... Zombie Kai. Alright, they're playing Digimon Cyber Sleuth. You know, the first... I think it's the first one? Or is it the second? I don't know. They're pretty much very similar. Well, not quite, but you know. I think Cyber Sleuth 1 is a little bit better than Hacker's Memory, to be honest. If only because it lets you play as whoever you want. If only because it lets you pick between a boy or a girl. Although you know, they do have some standout cases. Alright, yeah, anyway, goodbye.